You spent over 2 decades at Microsoft driving business strategy and transformations. Where do you see mathematical thinking in leadership and decision making?
See, it's interesting that you asked that. Much to or contrary to what people might think, at leadership levels, you are required to make decisions. But interesting thing is that you would often not have all the information that you might want to make those decisions, which basically means that you are working with incomplete information and yet you have to make a decision. And then obviously, depending on what decision it is, the impact could be very significant, right? So how do you do that? So this is where the numeracy or the math comes in, right? So what essentially it entails is to look at the past performance, past numbers, history, but then you have to apply that lens on it. There'll be outliers, there'll be context to the historical performance, right? So you've got to normalize that. Then you have to make assumptions, because remember, we are saying that you don't have all the data, right? So you have to interpolate data, you have to make assumptions. How do you make assumptions? So you have to basically factor in risks, factor in other internal and external factors, and then you have to arrive at a decision. And not just that, because every single decision is based on assumptions and certain risks that you're undertaking, it's also very important that you also build a plan to mitigate those risks. That again is where the mathematics comes in.